Hello everyone. Today we will continue to look at a course on HCIA storage. In the previous courses, we have already covered the development trends of storage technology, including the basic concepts of data information, the development of data storage technology, and the development trends of our storage products. These contents have basically been covered, and the basic concepts are something everyone should first understand. In the upcoming course, we will officially start discussing our storage. The first topic we will discuss is the intelligent data storage system. Here, the main content we will cover includes what? Well, it includes our various components within the storage system. Because our storage system is not just a single software, but rather consists of multiple components, including hardware and software. This mainly includes our control frame and hard drives, interface modules, and so on, as well as our storage media, configurations of the control frame, overall structure, working principles, etc. This will be our main content coming up. After completing this lesson, the main things to understand are the forms of our storage products, the roles and components of the control frame and hard drive frame, including the working principles of our mechanical and solid-state drives, as well as our related cables, some port modules, and so on. Next, let's take a closer look at the basic situation of our intelligent data storage. Let's first introduce this intelligent data storage. First of all, actually, with some of the previous historical review and some future prospects, we now actually need to have a basic understanding or a basic idea about storage or the development of storage. Currently, our entire society is rapidly advancing towards an intelligent society with intelligence in various aspects. Our storage also needs to keep up. Therefore, the main issue we will face next is the storage in our intelligent era. Because the amount of data is gradually experiencing explosive growth, and the volume of growth every day and every month is continuously increasing, because we use various meticulously crafted technological products. HCIE, all the websites you visit in your daily life, apps, and software you use, these are actually increasing in number, and the software is becoming more multifunctional and richer in features. Hey, the number of people using these products is also growing, so the data is actually in a state of uncontrollable massive growth. Therefore, many companies have actually realized that our basic data storage, HCIE, is no longer sufficient. Why? Because firstly, our regular physical hard drives actually have a limit. Physical hard drives indeed have a limit. If you don't adopt some new types of storage methods, expanding your storage becomes a significant issue, not to mention other aspects such as data extraction, data management, and so on. This is actually one of the main issues we need to address in the future. Moving forward, what we primarily use is intelligent storage. In the era of intelligence, intelligent storage is essential. So here, first of all, our storage for AI. This storage is essentially a storage technology, enhanced with AI. The purpose of this storage is to better support our needs. For enterprises to utilize intelligent technology to meet needs such as AI training, AI applications, and so on. Then, the next part, AI and storage, means that the storage itself also needs to apply our AI technology. This involves integrating AI into the full lifecycle management of storage, enhancing the management, performance, efficiency, and stability of storage to make them more outstanding. Well, let me give an example. Huawei can now use AI algorithms to increase the accuracy of identifying hot and cold data to 95%. By using AI for identification, the natural utilization rate of storage can be improved by 40%. And the main purpose of improving the identification of hot and cold data is to, if you use AI to distinguish between hot and cold data, the cold data can be stored for the long term in devices that are more suitable for storage. We can simply use long-term cold storage. Relatively speaking, it consumes fewer resources, and as for hot data, which is frequently accessed, we can store it in something like a cache, or directly on the hard drive. If it's a disk, we can directly use a flash memory type hard drive. By using a flash memory type hard drive, we can store data directly, which allows us to have a faster read speed. This is an integration of AI with storage. the integration of AI and storage in the future, actually, in our intelligent era, actually. In the future, almost all industries will basically be inseparable from AI, and the same goes for our storage. Next, let's mainly take a look at our overall structure, which is like this. It does look quite complex, but let's go through it step by step, so there's no need to worry. Here, first of all, we have an overall. What does the structure mainly include? It mainly includes intelligence. The upper part is intelligence, and the lower part is our hardware. Traditional hardware is still used as it is, and it still exists normally. What do we add to the traditional hardware? We add intelligent management, incorporating intelligent management. Here, first of all, let's take a look. We can first look at some hardware parts. What is the hardware part mainly divided into? It is mainly divided into our control enclosure, hard drive enclosure, and interface module. The control enclosure is essentially the brain of our storage system. What is it mainly responsible for? It is responsible for data processing, resource scheduling, and includes what? It includes various management aspects of different areas. Currently, what does Huawei's control enclosure use? It uses a multi-controller form, or it can also be called a fully interconnected architecture with reliability reaching 99%. 4 nines, the reliability is extremely high. Then the second part is the hard drive enclosure. The hard drive enclosure is our. What does it accommodate? It accommodates a physical unit for hard drives or solid-state drives, and it supports hot swapping. Our hard drive enclosure is fully designed with redundancy, meaning a single enclosure can support up to 240 hard drives. 240 hard drives. The last one is the interface module, which supports our FC, including the different protocols we mentioned before, like NVMe. As for latency, it can be reduced to as low as 100 microseconds. So the speed is very fast. These are our hardware components, and these are the hardware components we have. Regarding storage media, we mainly include 2 types here: mechanical drives and solid-state drives. As for mechanical drives, we mentioned earlier that the advantage of being able to automatically identify hot and cold data is that we can place cold data on mechanical drives. This way, you can save some resources and reduce costs, making it relatively cheaper. As for solid-state drives, we use them to store our what we call hot data. Or solid-state drives, including flash memory, are all options. Here, it depends on which type of drive is more suitable for your actual environment. It can be a solid-state drive or flash memory, both are fine. Currently, Huawei's self-developed solid-state drives have a lifespan that is already 3 times that of ordinary solid-state drives. So there's no need to worry too much about the issue of solid-state drive lifespan. Nowadays, many solid-state drives, many of them actually have a lifespan that can be close to that of mechanical drives. That's the hardware part. And above it is our intelligent part. The intelligent part is where we can use AI to intelligently manage our storage below, managing the storage below. Here, it mainly consists of several points. The first is deep compression, where we achieve a 5.1 compression ratio through AI algorithms. What does it save? Saving storage space can help us compress our space. Secondly, there's intelligent tiering, which automatically separates hot and cold data. It separates them, then sends the hot data to our solid-state drives, and the cold data to our mechanical drives for storage. Next, what else do we have here? There's also a dual IP architecture, which is based on Ethernet to achieve a convergence of storage networks. The latency is very low, and costs are reduced by 60%. This is essentially one of our features. A feature in terms of management and intelligence. Currently, Huawei has already started using this kind of architecture in some banks. It can reduce high-frequency transaction latency from milliseconds to microseconds, which is a specific example of our capabilities. This is the overall structure of our intelligent storage architecture. In the future, we will further elaborate on our overall intelligent storage, providing more detailed explanations. These are the main architectures, and you can get a preliminary understanding. Alright, that's all for today. If anyone wants to learn about Huawei certification technology or obtain Huawei certification question banks, please send me a private message or leave a comment below the video for technical exchanges. Alright, that's all for today, everyone.